Hi everyone, welcome to this week's Embodied Musings. If you tuned in last week, you saw that my boyfriend was missing, and I shared we were in a little bit of a fight, taking a little break. Guess what? He's back. All is well in paradise. And I talked last week about palintonicity, and I specifically was talking about it in regards to creating two-directional length through your spine. So this week we're going to expand on that. So if you've been playing with that cue, awesome. Now we're going to layer on another cue. So similar, we're still playing with this idea of palintonicity, which is creating balance in multiple directions. But now we're going to think of this in relationship to front to back. So meaning in your body, I think in general, actually, most of us, we tend to be very, very forward in our breath and our posture and in our just energetic sphere, what we map. We don't tend to really map our backspace. We tend to forget about our backspace. Sometimes, like in yoga classes, different folks, people call it our back body. I'm not gonna say that's wrong. I personally don't like that languaging because it makes it feel separate, and we already tend to have disconnection here. So it's our backspace, not our back body. It's still our body. But so to help support that in the theme of palintonicity, of creating balance, creating more span in all directions, I want you to think about, as you breathe, allowing breath to come front and back. Thinking of when you think of your head, not just the front, but also having awareness back here. Can there be a balance in relationship to your attention, your awareness on both your pelvis, not just thinking of the front, but also having awareness back here, thinking of our sacrum, our tailbone, all the way down through legs. So to start, if this is new and feels challenging to connect, start simple. Start with rib cage. Then maybe you move to throat because you can bring breath there. Then maybe head. Then maybe you tie all that together. Then maybe pelvis, tie it all together. Then, once you have an idea and kind of a sense in your own body of that span, of that front to back relationship, I invite you then to add on the cue from last week, which was that two-directional length through your spine. So as you're thinking of, I'm getting a gentle lift and length through the crown of my head as well as through my tailbone, I'm also having a nice balanced span between the front and the back of my body. And notice as you do that, how does it feel? What is different in regards to your internal awareness of yourself, in regards to how you feel in your body? And name that. It's important to name it, whether it be, actual verbal word or whether you have your own just felt sense or a sensation. That's helpful because it will help you with time start to map more, start to have a way to go in and out of these ways of being that are generally, these sorts of cues generally allow us to feel a little more resourced in our body. Okay, so enjoy this week's continual play with palintonicity, but this span of balance between the front and the back of our body. Take care.